So I hope all of you had a great week this last week. I definitely did. I had a very eventful week. As you can see behind me, there are these acoustic panels. And I have one there, and then I have two others on the sides of the room. And they were much needed. I did build them, and hopefully I will make a video sort of outlining how I built them. It was kind of tumultuous at times, but got through it, and the studio is much happier for it. So I've been spending a lot of time in the studio, very happy to have an acoustically treated room. Now for this week's video, I have obviously another a little beat breakdown, something that happened on stream the other day that was a success, I would say. I started off not really knowing what to do, but it ended up turning out to be, I think, one of the best beats I've done in a while. So without further ado, let's get into it. For this beat, I wanted to start with some drums. I know I usually start with some melodic instrument of some sort, but this time, I wanted to try to do something different. I chopped up the drums from a drum break that I found and made them a little bit different, not too much different. I mostly played on each half note. I quantized the drums and made sure that each slice was where it should be. I put on some plugins. I first put on some drum bus. Just messing with the boom, the transients, the crunch, obviously the output, gotta lower that to make sure that we don't clip too hard. And then I also put on some glue compressor. This glue compressor in Ableton is perfect to make sure that your drums stick together more like a package. I usually put on a quick release, pretty quick release, and not too much compression, but enough to make sure that things are really sticking together. Those of you who have been watching the past few videos have probably seen how much I love Shaperbox, and use it again on these drums to give them some texture. At this point, I got thinking about which melodic instrument I was wanting to put on it, and I ended up defaulting to the piano. I knew that like a soft piano sound could work really well with something like this, and so that's exactly what I did. After having a lot of fun messing around with, being a little bit busy, being a little show-offy, I got down to business and played a line that I thought was pretty nice. I pulled up just a basic sine wave bass and sounded pretty good. Here I was really feeling some high strings. I thought that it could really fill up those higher frequencies. So I pulled up a little patch from Analog Lab. I feel like oftentimes when I get to this point making beats, there's kind of something that I'm searching for that can take it to the next level. Like, okay, the bass is working, the piano is working, the drums are more or less working, things are kind of fitting together, but it doesn't really have like a specialness about it. It just kind of feels like it's a bland piece of rhythm and melody. And that's why at this point I said this on stream, trying to find that little glitter that's going to put everything into hyperdrive. Need different drums, I think. I think that's the problem. I found this drum break and started tweaking with it. Tried messing around with different algorithms of repitching or doing other stuff. I got out an EQ, just wanted to cut the lower frequencies. I think my idea at this point was, I don't necessarily think the previous drums were bad, it's just the high frequencies, like the ride, can really add to this beat. I accidentally thought this was the previous beat, but it wasn't. I just grabbed the raw loop. And here I realized. Drums sound much better. So I knew obviously the new drums were not completely on time with the previous drums, but I kind of like that. I kind of like the push and pull, but in some instances it was too much, and I had to take out some of the snares to try to keep it more on the grid, but also give it that slap on like every other snare. I wanted the beat to knock a bit more, so I added my own kicks. I've been adding acapellas a lot to beats recently, and it's been sounding really nice. It's been really refreshing for me. Added this, tweaked it up a bit, and really, really like the result. Put the sample in simpler to tweak it up a bit more. Ultimately, I came up with this chop. The sample was taking up a lot of low end, so cut out quite a bit of that. I put some really nice lush reverb on it. It sounded really nice. Honestly, I don't think it really needs anything else. I feel like... Oh, thanks, Sonny. I feel like if I did more, I'd just ruin it, so... Definitely the drums aren't perfect, but I don't know if I like that or not. Like, part of me wants to, like, make the drums more quantized, like, get things to sound better, like, more on the grid, I guess, like, on time, but I don't know. I kind of like it, like, kind of messy. So, thanks for watching, y'all. This was definitely a fun beat to make. I hope you learned something from watching more of my process. This video is a little bit longer than usual. I think I left in a little bit more of the rough moments, to give a little bit more of a sense of the process over the course of the stream. If you want to check out the full process, it's on my stream at twitch.tv/imaginaryhobbs, so check it out there. Other than that, thanks for watching, y'all. I had a really fun time making this beat, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Nice.